Hi, and welcome to the battery shop. Some vehicles like this Mercedes-Benz ML350 have their 12-volt starting battery underneath the passenger seat. So there are a few things we're going to have to do in order to change the battery. So before we begin, always check with the vehicle manufacturer's step-by-step instructions so that you're familiar with the project, you have everything that you need, and we can safely and efficiently replace the battery in a vehicle like this. So let's get started. The first thing we have to do is to move the passenger seat all the way forward and be sure the headrest is down, because then we have to tilt the seat as far forward as it will go. Next, remove the plastic cover. The next step is to separate the floor covering at the marks provided by the factory. If the battery's never been changed before, we'll have to cut the carpet at these marks and fold the carpeting forward. Next, remove the spreader clip and remove the air vent. Now we can remove the battery cover. Although not specified in the vehicle manufacturer's step-by-step instructions, we are using an external power supply to keep the computer's memories alive as we replace the battery. Now with our gloves and safety glasses on, the next step is to loosen the nut for the negative battery cable, and you'll need your 10mm wrench for that, and remove the negative battery cable from the negative battery terminal. Now we can remove the positive battery terminal's plastic cover, and using our 10mm wrench, we'll loosen the nut for the positive battery cable and remove the positive battery cable from the positive battery terminal. And if you've used a memory saver, don't let the positive battery cable touch any metal parts of the vehicle. Next, remove the vent tube from the side of the battery and route the tube out of the way. Next, using a 13mm wrench, loosen the nut for the battery hold-down bracket. And remove the battery's hold-down bracket. Now we can remove the old battery from the vehicle and install the new battery. Next, reinstall the battery's hold-down plate and retighten the nuts to 24 Newton meters. Now we can reinstall the vent tube into the side of the battery and make sure the tube isn't crushed or damaged. Next, reinstall the positive battery cable onto the positive battery terminal and retighten the nut to 6 Newton meters. Next, reinstall the negative battery cable onto the negative battery terminal. But don't pound these terminals on, as this can cause internal battery damage. And retighten the nut to 6 Newton meters. Now we can replace the positive battery terminal's protective plastic cap. Now we can replace the battery cover. Next, reattach the air vent and reinstall the spreader clip and the plastic cover. And now we can move the passenger seat back into its original position, and we're done.